The big talking point, Keith, obviously we talked about it, is Mark Fairfield here saying we must play our best players to have any chance, which means Jota, Kuhn and Dyson is the front three. I mean, Mick, do you think that's likely that we'll see that?
Listen, we asked Brendan Rodgers tonight, and he was obviously kind of not willing to tell his team right in advance, obviously. I think he might go with Idah up front to start with, and then if he needs to change it, bring on Jota. I think Dyson Maeda, we know how effective he can be through the middle, but I think he does a lot defensively on the flanks as well. I think he keeps fullbacks at bay, he protects his back four, and he's that constant pace on the break. I just think he brings too much to that area to put him up front from the start. I think he might need, maybe if he's chasing the game, he can put him through the middle. I think that the task for Celtic is keep it 2-1 for 70 minutes and make it a 20-minute game, and then do what it did last week and try and go for it in the last 20 minutes. I think stay in the game as long as they possibly can. I wouldn't be going chasing goals in the first 10 minutes. No, that's like we're getting another goal. No, I think it's just stay in the game and keep it as long as possible in the tie, and then have a bash the last 15-20 minutes. And I think that could be Maeda in a more defensive kind of minded role for 70 minutes, and then go through the middle and you bring on Jota, and then who knows. But that's the kind of, I think that's a dream scenario for Celtic, isn't it?
And of course, Mark Harry Kane at corners this week, that'd be good.
Harry Kane's playing, are we not? We're going to speak about this. Harry Kane has an injury doubt. Harry Kane didn't train today. Well, if you're looking for reasons to be hopeful, then Harry Kane sitting this one out with a sore face is a good start.
Well, we asked Vincent Kompany this afternoon, and he kind of gave a wishy-washy answer. So he went back in again and said, listen, what did you say about Harry Kane? And he actually said, yeah, I was trying to blurry the lines. I threw you a smoke bomb to try and put people off. That's what he said. I'm throwing smoke bombs, which I think gets you a ban in Europe for that kind of behaviour, by the way. So I think so you better be careful. You ever be on to him for throwing smoke bombs. I think Kane might play. I think the work around the place is that he didn't train today, but they're hopefully he'll make it. I'd be surprised if he's not in the team, to be honest with you. I'd be shocked. But if he's not, then it's definitely a bonus, because you know what he's like. He's kind of hide and seek champion 1 minute, isn't he? And he just pops up with a goal. It does nothing for so long. You don't even see him, and then the next thing you know, the ball's the back of the net. So him not being in the team sheet would be a major, major boost.
The other thing, Mick, of course, in terms of the Celtic team, was a lot of people mentioning last night about Jeffrey Schlupp, who started at the weekend. So there's any chance he starts ahead of Greg Taylor? I think the fact that he got the hour, I think might suggest that Taylor would be starting. I think as a decision to make, I thought he was pretty good. But he's only played 90 minutes once in 14 months. It's a big ask to come in and start against Bayern, having not played 90 minutes for that long. So I suspect it'll be Greg Taylor starting. But it might be that it does change it after an hour or so again. He's got that option. I think Schlupp looked. You can tell he's experienced. I don't think he was particularly tested much at the weekend against Dundee United. A different kind of game, wasn't it? But if need be, I think he could come in and shore it up as well. Especially, like I say, if they keep it alive for 70 minutes, then it may be interesting, because he's an attack-minded kind of player.
I was going to say, Mick, exactly that point that we discussed this last night. And I think you're looking for Greg Taylor to play that inverted role, because I think he's so good at it. I think it's become part of Celtic's sort of signature style in this Champions League campaign now. He goes in there, provides extra cover, sits next to Cal McGregor, an extra body in midfield, and he's expert at it. And I think that's going to be key for Celtic again tomorrow night. So that's why Schlupp wouldn't start. Yeah. But if you're right and it gets to 20 minutes to go and the thing's still there to be won, Schlupp will give you more kind of going forward. And I think if Celtic get to a point in this tie where they feel it's appropriate to throw the kitchen sink at it, that's when Schlupp would come on and play that left-hand side.
Yeah,
I'm really interested. I'm actually really interested with your... I think you're onto something in terms of the front three. I personally think that Jota's done enough now, and I'd be looking to get him into my starting lineup. I'd go Jota, Maeda through the middle, and Kuhn wide on the right. But I see, just listening to you, Mick, and I won't often say this, I probably never have done and probably never will again, but I thought you spoke a great deal of sense there. And you've actually convinced...
This is the third time this week, I think you said that to me, actually. I don't often agree with you, Mick, but this is the third time I've heard it in the last 7 days.
I must be getting soft. But no, I think you're right.
I just think Bayern might think they might go for it and try and put it tight to bed early, and you need to be defensively strong. And I think Maida gives you that extra insurance in defence as well.
They also give you a great outball because of the pace on both flanks. If you're getting penned in, just fire a ball over the top and let the whippets go. Yeah. And I think that will be a part of it. I think that has been part of the way Celtic have changed things a little bit and tweaked it and become much harder to play against now in Europe than they were even at the start of this campaign.
Yeah. It'd be nice to see a Scottish team get a result in this stadium right enough, wouldn't it? I mean, this has been a house of pain.
Sure has.
I mean, back in the summer, it wasn't a great place, was it? And then obviously...
It was a horrible afternoon.
I think I was here for the 3-0 just defeat against Bayern 2017. I was here for when Aberdeen got a 2-each draw against Bayern in the first leg.
That's
right. And come out here and get battered for 5. 15 under Jimmy Colliver's team. So yeah, I don't think I've ever seen a decent result in this place. It's a nice change.
Well, there's a good chance, Mick, that we won't, although we are doing 2 shows, 6 PM and 10 PM tomorrow night, I won't get to ask you this before kick-off tomorrow. Predictions, how do you see it going?
I can't, I mean, I must admit, the bookies don't often get it wrong, do they? So I think it's a big thing. It's a tall order. I think Celtic will be in the game. I think there might be a wee spell when it looks as though it's going to be getting interesting. But I think Bayern might edge it 1-2-1, 3-1, something like that. I think it might be, you might get to an hour and it's 1 each or something like that, and it's like it's game on. But I just think that the power of this Bayern team, they've just got so much in reserve. I mean, they're bringing in guys with the bench like Sani and all this kind of stuff, and Coleman, and it's like ridiculous the power they've got. I just think it's going to be a wee bit too strong. I just can't see the miracle happening, unfortunately.
They brought the midfield.
Now who's taking the jam out the donuts?
Well, it was a good win to meet you guys. My God, Dr. Doom sitting there. I am Jolly sitting there. Hello.
One for the kids, mate.
Nice to see you.
Well, no, look. Listen, I genuinely think Celtic will get to extra time tomorrow night. I don't know why.
Say that, Daniel, for goodness sake. It's minus 10 out here. Don't say that.
No, I've got this weird feeling. Look, could easily be 5 or 6-0 to Bayern. I don't know why. I just got a feeling Celtic are really going to take them all the way tomorrow night. It reminds me a wee bit. Remember AC Milan Celtic in 2007, I think. AC Milan went on to win it.
Kaka scored the winner, didn't he? That one.
That was an extra time as well. I don't know why. I just feel that Celtic are going to really push them deep, but who knows?